The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Teofimo Lopez. Now, of course, he had to reschedule his fight because he announced that he got COVID. Now, I'm going to turn this over to Conspira G first because Conspira G, as the name would suggest, feels like there may be more to this story. So, G, what's your thoughts?
Man, I got two thoughts, but same result. My man lying, and here's why. Either you could go with, last night was too stacked. You're going to be competing against Inoue and Charlo on pay-per-view. And not to mention any other one, the Chavez, junior and senior, that card and all that stuff. It was too loaded of a weekend. Triller would have took.
Don't forget Game 7 of
and
the Milwaukee Bucks and the Brooklyn Nets.
So Triller is not trying to take an L. So that's one. And then two, with Teofimo at this weight class at 135, I always wonder, can he make weight? And so my other conspiracy is maybe he didn't make weight. So he had to come up with something quick. But this past couple of weeks, we've been seeing him in training camp. He's been showing videos, all kind of stuff. So I'm like, do you really got COVID, bro? I just don't believe it. So I want to believe number one was he didn't want low-performing pay-per-view numbers because if the pay-per-view flop, you already know ESPN is going to clown this dude. So he has to go to top rank with something that's like worth his value. So I think strategically it was smart to be like, oh, I got COVID. We got to push this fight back, And salute to Kambosos, man. Like, I know this sucks, and being away from your family and everything, but man, the A side, man, they funny like that. So, T.O., man, shame on you, bro. We don't believe you got COVID, bro. I understand.
Hey,
the views and opinion is
you,
the world, because nobody believes you, fam. But hey,
Dollar Bill.
I'm just sitting here wondering why this fight keeps getting pushed back. They acting like this is Floyd and Manny Pacquiao. Because every time I turn around, there's something. This fight keep getting pushed. It's probably going to get pushed back again. This fight is going to be what it is. I don't think that it's going to be some big old pay-per-view event where it's going to do crazy numbers. He's not. It's like George Kambosos ain't a well-known fighter like that. I don't think it's going to do for them to keep pushing it back like that. Do I think? I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay, he's a champion. Maybe like what G said, I'm not gonna go against what G said because maybe that is a good possibility too. Because these guys is in this thing to make money, right? So they want to give this fight a good chance to make some good money.
Bill's walking with the Spirit G.
If you
know what I'm saying?
You can walk with B. Caden. I'm just saying.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can get with that. I'm just giving Teofimo Lopez the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? I don't. He could have came up with another excuse. He could have came up with another excuse, but I can rock with that too, G. I can see them, trying to get a better. But I don't know, man. I just want this fight to get over. So Teofimo Lopez, we can see what he do next. Is he gonna get in there with Taylor? He gonna give Lomachenko enough? That's what I want to see. I want to see what Teofimo Lopez does after this Kambosos fight. I just want this fight to be over. That's just me, honestly.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, just think about this. You have a pay-per-view last night, right? During a showtime that was free to the public with Charlo. And we had ESPN free with Inoue. But we got this guy, Teofimo Lopez, fighting a nobody on pay-per-view. Bro, he was going to take a major L. They had to do the just saying.
Yeah, I'm not going to go that route at all. I'm not going to go that route at all. I'm going to just say, Teofimo, get well soon. We hope to see you in August, man. So
you believe in this. All right, gotcha.
Hey, G, I'm not going to knock it. I'm not going to knock the man has COVID off. You never know. He could just had a positive test. if the symptoms showed up a few days later after all those videos, he probably and now his team suffering because somebody on his team he probably gave him COVID, things like that. So I hope all y'all are doing good over there in the Teofimo camp because it could outbreak can happen like that, and y'all just say get well soon.
Blessings to the Teofimo camp. Blessings.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say a lot. Well, hopefully not a lot in terms of length, but like I'm gonna be doing a little bit of dancing here, so I'm just letting it be known out of the gate. Teofimo Lopez took this fight to a purse bid. You remember that, and you remember there was talks of like backdoor deals and things of that nature, where oh well, if you don't win this bid, I'll move Taylor versus Ramirez to May 22nd and let Canelo have this date or whatever. So I find it ironic that ESPN, the place that promotes Teofimo Lopez, would have one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world fighting on the same night that Teofimo Lopez would have had his fight on Triller.
I'm walking with you, Kaden.
Right?
Let's get it.
So that's one thing. Well, who else is a rival to, say, Teofimo Lopez, but also damn sure doesn't want to see Triller be successful? PBC.
Mm-hmm.
So what does PBC do? They put Charlo on the same night that Teofimo Lopez was scheduled to fight. And, the Zone even threw in a card on the same day, although it wasn't at the same time, because the Zone knew that of the two fights, they probably had the weaker card. But still, nonetheless, the Zone said, well, we're going to get in on the action too, and we're going to throw a card on this time. And in addition to that, you have the exhibition with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and Sr. going on at the same time, which was going to split pay-per-view buys with Triller, because some people are going to be like, okay, so you got the Mexican fan base. Mm-hmm. Now, Tio probably is someone who dips into a Mexican fan base, but he's not Mexican. So now you got the diehard Mexicans. Well, do we watch Tio or do we watch Chavez Jr.? And that's going to split. And that fight was $39.99, and I think Tio's was going to be $49.99, so was a little cheaper. So you have all these events, and not to mention in the United States of America, there was a huge Game 7 featuring Kevin Durant, Giannis Antetokounmpo, James Harden. So it was just a lot going on. So, G, wouldn't surprise me if, as Get Back to Triller, they were saying, we're going to make you push this back, because Floyd already made him push it back. Now they had to push it back on this night, right? So it wouldn't surprise me if they pushed it back because they were worried about the numbers. And Triller overpaid for this fight, so Triller definitely needs to put it on a night where they can make that money back.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, Triller spent all that money, but their event was planned by a former bad barber. A former bad barber. Yeah. When in doubt, push it back. You know what I'm saying? This event has been pushed back more than some people's tape lines. This is just a terrible, terrible thing. I was just saying. Like, push it back. Push it back. So, G, all that you said is possible. It's logical. And it's not the worst conspiracy that I've heard. It would be very low. I think it would be very low to blame it on the virus that has taken a lot of people's life. To blame it on a virus who's taken family members of some boxers. And so I just feel like that's something that they would have to be able to prove medically. Like, I'm sure Kambosos' team would want to know, and I'm sure. So I just think, like, I'm going to have to give them the benefit of the doubt that this is real, and that they wouldn't try to cover up for bad planning and making a bad decision by blaming it on the virus that has basically kept all of us locked up, taking lives, and I honestly reshaped society globally. I would hope they wouldn't do that.
But however, that's the smartest excuse, because nobody will, well, I'm still challenging it, but because it caused so much devastation, if a person said they got it, you'll just believe it. You're like, yeah, that makes sense. You know what I mean? I'm just saying the time is too perfect, so I'm not buying it. But I hear y'all.
G, that's why you're conspiracy G.
So
I'm just saying, listen, and you could be right. And I'm not, listen, like I said, I'm admitting it's logical. It makes perfect sense. The stars are all aligned for everything you just said. Makes perfect sense. I'm just going to give the brother the benefit of the doubt. That's all I'm saying. Right, but if something should leak, that what you said is true, I'm like, I knew it.
I'm going to block on Kambosos' Twitter because I know Kambosos going to release the real. So I'm just saying.
All right, anybody else got anything to add?
Yeah.
Thank you for watching our video. We're the Boxing Bros. Please check out some of our other videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also check out our podcast, available on all major streaming services. And don't forget to check out Trill Dollar Bill. His mixtape is out right now on all major streaming services. I was just about to say it rings bells. You know what I'm saying? I was going to say it. You know what I'm saying? If it don't ring bells, it will. So check it out. It's the Boxing Bros.
You're welcome. You're all welcome.